medical investigation. A place so torn by war.
Don't let your brother die.
That saving lives could mean sacrificing their own.
Steven?
Then, on the new Law & Order Trial by Jury, it's not who pulled the trigger.
What do you want me to say?
But who is pulling the strings.
Kid's either really honest or really smart.
All new medical investigation and the new Law & Order Trial by Jury. NBC tonight.
I have to know.
I strangled her, threw the body down the well. Any other questions?
For the first time, go behind the scenes of the defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, where's the body?
And the prosecution.
You should lower your eyes a little, try to look a little embarrassed.
Yes.
This is the new Law & Order series.
She started shaking her to shut her up.
Law & Order Trial by Jury, March 3rd on NBC.
Doctor with the Navy, and he's in Afghanistan right now.
But they have one thing in common, the desire to be a champion. It's about love, dignity, and the courage to go far beyond what you think your own limits are.
From the producer of The Apprentice and Survivor, The Contender.
Come from across America.
My father's a doctor with the Navy, and he's in Afghanistan right now.
But they have one thing in common, the desire to be a champion. It's about love, dignity, and the courage to go far beyond what you think your own limits are.
From the producer of The Apprentice and Survivor, The Contender.
You really want to know?
I have to know.
I strangled her, threw the body down the well. Any other questions?
For the first time, go behind the scenes of the defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, where's the body?
And the prosecution.
You should lower your eyes a little, try to look a little embarrassed.
Yes.
This is the new Law & Order series.
She started shaking her to shut her up.
Law & Order Trial by Jury, March 3rd on NBC.
Next Friday on a special Big Picture show.
All I've had to eat for the past 6 days are gummy bears, jelly beans, and candy corn.
God, I wish I had your discipline.
Romy and Michelle go back to their reunion.
What is with that kid?
I don't know. He is sick.
They'll be in a class by themselves.
That hurt, but it looked really good.
Oscar winner Mira Sorvino. Lisa Kudrow.
What are you picking on us for? We are not the ones who got fat. We're pregnant, you half-wit.
The network premiere Romy and Michelle's high school reunion next Friday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Don't miss the return of Lilith on an all-new Frasier.
Hey, baby, I'm Frasier. It's Thanksgiving, and Lilith is stopping by. The groom touches down at 11. Now, Frasier seems a bit confused. Yeah, well, maybe. They're going to give it another try. You started us down that path of insanity. And they don't know what to do with that fat, festive Thanksgiving bird.
Might I suggest you stuff it?
Yeah, Lilith is back.
Lilith is back, Tuesday on NBC. This week on NBC's Tonight Show, Jay gives a big turkey welcome to scheduled guests Christy Brinkley, Jerry Rice, Rodney Dangerfield, and musical guest Huey Lewis on the news. Your local news is next.
Survivors tell a tale of horror after a hijacked plane crashes near a tourist resort.
A congressman comes to the rescue of a Tacoma man accused of spying in North Korea.
Also a parade for those who might consider themselves, well, a little different.
NBC presents a new Law & Order series, Criminal Intent.
You had to have her.
The story of elite detectives criminals never see coming.
How in God's name do they know? Kill the wolf, throw the body at her feet.
Critics are saying it's a grabber, a viewing pleasure, sharp and intense.
She made you do this. Yes.
It's as good as the original Law & Order.
We got her. That's her blink.
All new Law & Order Criminal Intent, NBC Sunday at 9, 8 Central.
Later on The Tonight Show, Jay's bringing you the incomparable Samuel L. Jackson, plus the real boss Mavis Leno, and the tunes of Eagle Eye Cherry. Your local news is next.
I was scared, because I didn't know what to expect then.
He was detained by the FBI as a material witness in the attack investigation, even spent time in jail. Next, what's happened since and why it's not the government that has him angry. Also, what we've learned tonight about the suspect behind a deadly accident involving a Greyhound bus on its way to Orlando. Good evening.
The producers of Aaron Brockovich, Get Shorty, Pulp Fiction, and the writer of Armageddon are bringing the faces of film to television. From The Mummy, Odette Fair, Traffic, Stephen Bauer, The Rock's William Forsythe, You Ain't No Orphan Anymore, Angie Everhart, John Seda, Vera Farmiga, and Ving Rhames.
We in business, baby!
You See Undercover premieres NBC Sunday at 10/9 Central.
Later on The Tonight Show, Oscar-winning actor Cuba Gooding Jr., plus whacked-out scientist David Willey, and the simple creed of lie. Your local news is next.
I'll let him do it anytime he wants. It was music to my ears.
Everybody here.
Coming up, what did Carbine?
Catch an all-new Law & Order SVU at 10/9 Central on NBC.
Hey, baby, I hear the blues are calling. Toss salads and scrambled eggs. Quite stylish. And maybe I seem a bit confused. Well, maybe, but I got you pegged. But I don't know what to do with those tossed salads and scrambled eggs. They're calling again. Good night! Baby, I hear the blues are calling. Tossed salads and scrambled eggs. Oh, my. And maybe I seem a bit confused. Well, maybe, but I got you pegged. But I don't know what to do with those tossed salads and scrambled eggs. They're calling again. Good night, Seattle, we love you.
Enzo, thank you so much for the exclusive interview. Are you pretty excited for your first primetime interview? Any concerns about being typecast? Enzo, how do you feel about Frasier coming to an end?
Good night, Seattle, we love you.
Later on The Tonight Show, Chase samples Vanilla Sky's flavorful Penelope Cruz. Plus, the Bernie Mac Show's Ocean's 11 entry Bernie Mac, and the misunderstood tunes of Pink. Your local news is next.
And coming up next, local authorities warn of a con game. A victim tells of how he lost his life savings. And California Congressman Gary Condit makes the political decision of his life. The news on Channel 4 just seconds away.
This Tuesday, it was history's darkest hour, and her world was torn apart.
How long will we be in hiding?
Until the war's over.
But her dreams survived.
I know where they're hiding.
And her voice would never be silenced. The story that goes beyond anything you've ever heard. Anne Frank, next Sunday, 9/8 Central on ABC.
I don't want to talk to you. I don't want anything to do with you ever again.
But Phyllis Romalotti is back.
You're bad news, and I don't want anything to do with you.
And this week,
what happens next is everything.
Valerie Bertinelli in a miniseries event. A boy is kidnapped. Now, a rookie cop will be put to the test.
I can bring this boy home.
Nights Ins, CBS Sunday.
This fall, the best comedies are on CBS.
Out! You have a Mustang.
Out! All right, what's it going to be tonight? Lady or the Tramp?
What magazine? Some kind of women's magazine? Oh, 50 Reasons Men Suck.
I've always chosen my own word.
No. We do not want to change you. Just your clothes. Maybe fill in your hair a little bit.
If you won the lottery, would you quit being a doctor?
In the middle of an operation.
For comedy this fall, it's all here on CBS.
Friday.
Tomorrow on Good Morning America, she bungee jumped.
She whitewater rafted. Now come along on Joan London's mountain climbing adventure. Plus, what you need to know before you take that sunbath. And NYPD Blues' Kim Delaney.
That's tomorrow
on Good Morning America.
Right now, though, stay tuned for the news and Nightline.
The late edition of WHTM News Center is next.
Tonight, a frustrating search for a boy who fell into the Little Conestoga in Lancaster County.
Repair work begins on a bridge overpass where a driver was killed, but this time, safety rules.
And we'll shift gears with Consumer Reports and show you why renting a car doesn't have to drive you into the poorhouse.
Plus, why Tony the Tiger isn't feeling so great these days.
Explains the concept behind this week's all-new Seinfeld. Jerry?
It's crazy. You start at the end of the show, but we just keep going earlier and earlier and earlier until you get to the beginning. So, in other words, you'll see like a God bless you. Bless you. And then 20 seconds earlier, you see someone with a lollipop, and it keeps getting bigger because we're going backwards. And we're one of the few people that can actually do their job backwards. Garbage men, funeral directors, there's no way that these people can work backwards. You have to watch it. It's very...
Between the teenage girl at the heart of a terrible crime.
16 years ago, I kidnapped her.
And the mother she never knew.
She's alive, Miss Gamble, and this lawyer knows.
Are the lawyers caught in the middle of what's right and what's wrong?
She stole my daughter. How can you do this?
The season premiere of the Emmy-winning Practice following the Alias premiere ABC tomorrow.
Shannon Sharp and ex-teammate Ray Lewis collide when the Broncos battle the Ravens. Michael Van Madden are here for Monday night.
William Fichtner and John Hanna are two doctors who know how to have a good time.
Did you bring snacks?
But when a patient's life is at stake,
She was hit by a truck. He lost a lot of blood.
they are at their best.
I'm gonna get you out of here.
Treat yourself to the super docs the critics call dashing.
Do it.
MDs, Wednesday, 10/9 Central on ABC.
Coming up on News 10, Buster's Law lands a local man in jail after he takes out his aggression on his wife's dog. That story next on News 10.
From WTE.
I ended up looking like a new Paloopa.
Want to make this a Thanksgiving to remember? You'll need food. Don't do that again. Games. Friends. My parts are showing. And surprises. We'll handle this. Throw the Thanksgiving bash everyone will want to crash. Never before seen on television. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Kicked off their bug-eating hero and started our food-stealing, stumbling, ornery old Navy SEAL. Probably the guy said, well, we need to vote a woman off because we need physical strength, and, you know, who do we think is the least productive? And that would be me. And yet, I was much more productive than the four guys.